from a Godzilla-like kaiju to a self-loathing monster and a sinister toxic villain. The original versions of Anxiety were massively different to the one we meet in Inside Out 2. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers! Initially, Anxiety was going to be a shapeshifter, and one of director Kelsey Mann's designs envisioned her as a lizard-like monster that began at about the same size as Joy. But if anyone tried to fight Anxiety, it grew into a fearsome kaiju-like beast. And in an end credits scene, we would have got to see how when Anxiety was well managed, she would shrink down into a cute little creature. The director said they scrapped this shape-shifting Godzilla-like version of Anxiety as it made the movie really complicated. There was also another version of Anxiety which transformed into a completely new character, Self-Loathing. This emotion was much harder on Riley and more of a fully fledged villain. There's a great example of this incarnation of Anxiety in a deleted scene called Pool Party, where Joy's enthusiasm for goofing around causes Riley to accidentally hurt her friend Grace and also wreck the music equipment.
This is a disaster! We hurt Grace!
No, it's okay. We just apologize.
And these high schoolers are looking at us! We have to get out of here!
After Riley flees the party, as she waits for her mum to come and pick her up, Anxiety gets more and more distressed.
We shouldn't have ever come! Grace hates us now!
No, we can fix this.
We're awful! We'll never have friends again! We are the worst!
Anxiety?
Anxiety is not here.
Who are you then?
I'm self-loathing, and I'm here to clean up your mess, Joy.
The self-loathing emotion that Anxiety has transformed into now begins to take full control of the console.
You hurt Riley. You made Riley vulnerable. Riley must understand the danger. Embarrassment, make sure Riley knows what a terrible friend she is. Suspicion, let her know everyone is against her. Jealousy, make sure Riley knows how much better everyone else is.
So, as we've just seen, two other emotions, suspicion and jealousy, were also deleted from the final film. Jealousy was scrapped as the character was thought to be hard to like and to properly understand. Also, because in real life people often confuse the emotions of jealousy and envy, there was going to be a joke in the film where the characters envy and jealousy were twin sisters, and the other emotions couldn't tell them apart. Suspicion particularly had a lot of interesting possible designs, and I think this character would be an interesting new emotion for a future Inside Out story. Now back to the self-loathing deleted scene.
You can't drive against Riley!
I'm protecting Riley. Anger, make Riley furious at herself for what she did.
No way! We will never drive against Riley!
Yeah,
never
no
do
way.
that!
Joy and the original band of emotions then try to stand up to self-loathing.
You are not taking over!
You old emotions are who Riley was when she was a child. Unevolved. Simple. And that time is over.
Self-loathing, you can't do this!
Self-loathing then pushes them out of headquarters, effectively banishing them, similar to how Anxiety bottled them up in the final movie. And I think they would have saved themselves with Fear's parachute at that moment. According to Mann, this self-loathing version of Anxiety was rejected because they discovered that they needed Anxiety to be motivated by wanting to help, love and protect Riley, rather than acting from a place of hostility and lack of love like Self-Loathing's character. In keeping with that more malevolent take on Anxiety, these much more sinister designs were originally meant to give her a real controlling and toxic vibe, and this version even has a zipper for a brow line. In another version, Anxiety showed up at headquarters in disguise, pretending to be someone called Tia, aka Transitional Integration Advisor. Presumably, she was going to claim she was there to help Riley through the transitional phase of puberty. This Anxiety was a type of con artist and a shapeshifter who would later transform into a monster, thus revealing her true form. Mann has said this version of the character was simply too confusing, and it was better for Anxiety to just show up as herself. By the end of the final movie, Anxiety does get redeemed, although she still gets anxious, but the other emotions have found a way to help Anxiety manage this, with a massage chair complete with calming anxiety.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
What didn't make it into the final film though was Anxiety's Corner, which was a place filled with all sorts of different items that would help her calm down, such as a comfy couch with a TV constantly streaming videos of puppies, fidget spinners and stress balls, keep calm and carry on posters, music and books, and a yoga mat. And it could have been amusing to watch Anxiety trying to do yoga or meditation, but constantly getting distracted by new thoughts and ideas. And at one stage in the film's production, Anxiety was also going to have a secret office that Joy would have discovered, and it appears to be filled with research that Anxiety was doing on Riley. There are some really large conspiracy boards that fill the walls and even the ceiling, probably detailing all the awful things that Anxiety was worried could happen to Riley. In fact, this office reminds me of the projection sequence in Imagination Land from the final film, where Anxiety was directing a huge team of animators to come up with tons of terrible scenarios that might befall Riley. So do you wish any of these versions of Anxiety had been in the final movie? And if you want to discover the Godzilla vs King Kong style clash that was deleted from the ending of Pixar's Turning Red, tap here to watch that. Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, I'm Jan, and if you enjoyed this video, do leave a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Thanks for enjoying the Inside Out sequel with me, and hope you have a marvellous movie-loving week. See you next time!